Jordan, my love for you, my sweetheart, has always been true, real, and sincere. From the day you were born to now, I think of you as my River Jordan. You are the one that held my heart to get me to the promised land, and that promised land for me was a life of love, respect, and prosperity with your mother. Your birth brought me back, but your will to fight against all odds gave me hope, life, and a vision for a new relationship. I'm so sorry I let you down and could not deliver on my promises. Never would I hurt you, but today I have hurt enough, and I hope that you forgive me for living such a selfless life. One day you will read my emails and see the work I did for so many, and I pray you will say that my daddy was a good man. He wasn't perfect, but he was better than the best to most. Even though I could not do but 10 years of work for you, know that that was some of the best 10 years of my life. Remember them, cherish them, and read about them in my emails and wall posting. Promise me you will dedicate your life to visiting veterans, whether it is once a year on Memorial Day or Veterans Day or as a career. I want you to go out and see the veterans that have sacrificed their lives in so many ways for the prosperity of their family. I'll be happy to know that you cared about their sacrifice and what they gave up to make their country and family whole. It was a sacrifice, but it had to be done to live. Know that they always fall short, but they will always rebound better than ever, better than they were before, even if it means in heaven and not here on earth. They go for years so that you can go for a life living in a peaceful and promised world. Also know they are sorry for their transgressions and how they conduct themselves when they are away. It is only human to want more out of life, but sometimes the distance takes a toll on their ability to resist temptations. Those are not excuses for life, so don't ever use them as such. Look at this as imperfections that you will have to live with and learn to build upon. They are also facts surrounded by emotional dissatisfaction that will drive you to be or do what makes you feel happy and good. I'm not saying that they are right, just like drug is not right, but some people keep doing it knowing it is wrong so they can get to that happy place that they so much desire. I know I fuss a lot. I fuss because I was born this way. Nothing will ever satisfy me, and therefore I'll always have something to say about the perfect man. Please find some good in that, and if I'm not here to judge your man, please know that he's not perfect, but he is trying. I argue because I was built this way. My point matters because it is personal to me. Your point will matter because it is personal to you. Make sure you find a common ground with your man and don't let his point be the deciding factor in your relationship. It will show you are weak, and it will lead him to think he can push you over. He makes mistakes because God forgot to make him just like him, perfect. Your life, your man, your school, your friends will not be like him either, because they will just be the way that God intended for them to be. They all have a purpose and were built for that purpose. If you don't like them, if you don't like who they are, then tell them and get the hell on with your life, or accept them as they are and enjoy what they bring to your life. Either way, do not expect a man to be perfect. Do not expect your school to be perfect. Do not expect your friendships to be perfect. And don't ever expect your life to be perfect. What I do expect you to do is to forgive them 1,000 times and love them 1,001 times, because that is what he would have done to an imperfect person. I'm not the best dad or best husband, but you are not the best kid or best student. But I love you anyway. I love you always. Why? Because I know you are not perfect. I'm not expecting you to be perfect. I'm expecting you to just try to do the best you can, and I will live with those things that you can't do well. You are my River Jordan, and I thank you for being the love that runs through my vein. If you ever get the chance to visit Israel, please lay a flower and place a note into the western wall asking God to forgive your father. He is the only one that can, as no man on earth is capable of forgiving me of my sins. I love you, Pooh. I miss you so much, and this is the weekend I wanted to surprise you with your charm bracelet. So I'll leave them for you to remember me. And always know that it was the thought of a man that cared for his daughter, but it was the action of that same man that destroyed his family. I love you so much, and I wanted you to know personally, I want you to keep this video always and think about me. Love you so much. Bye-bye.